Yo, I thought I'd just drop in and remind you all about how exactly I became the leader of all the armies of France without even fucking trying. Just in case you missed it, alright? Okay. We'll start at the start like a good little boy. Went out of my arse, got proper destroyed. Wasted enough that I didn't realise that my mates were dicks. Not sorry, guys. They pushed me into a magical swamp. Starting my chronological romp. Bent emperor chock full of lies. Bouquet de fromage taken from behind. Chicken down with the Sardi crew. Gun range goons with a leak in their IQ. But that was that, and I'd go back. But oh crap, there's a man in my time capsule. Never believe what he said to me. Stuttered out the contract he read to me. I thought the land of France was dead to me. But old roads from Paris, they led to me. Now I'm a nice guy, not quick to anger, but here's a litany for that spacey wanker. Send me through time, whatever, it's all fine, but I'm gonna keep my junk, alright? So I'm back in the land of frogs with 2 nights of dress and a heck of a job, saving the world from a British invasion, but Frenchies had an infestation of
dolphin overlords, dolphin overlords.
What?
Dolphin overlords, dolphin overlords.
Damn!
Dolphin overlords, dolphin overlords.
Flip off!
Dolphin overlords, dolphin overlords.
There!
They flip-flop to the top, now it's their world. Wearing robes made out of super rare pearls. Ruling Frenchies a lot like they were scared girls. But Johnny Depp was so hot, the secret unfurled.
I'm not joking about this dolphin thing. This actually happened. But weirdly, this isn't really the main point of all this. Had to save Orléans from a deadly siege, showed up to a town full of tumbleweed. Hitchhikers on the road kept telling me Frenchies were a lost cause, definitely. But I won't just back down from a job Dole office disagrees, but they can flip off. I'm a man with a plan for the land. Don't they say that Napoleon's the name of a Frenchman? It's an older name than you thought, coming straight from the year north. I'm the original lad on tour. I might have breasts, but I still got more. Bull from the game of booth for sure. Million dans le monde de parkour. Got a gift from the dolphin overlords, an MS paint banner and a dead guy's sword. Saving Orléans left me pretty bored, but I guess victory is its own reward. I'm on top of the game, leading Frenchies on point like a man of the name. Once coined saying, impossible's a word only found in the dictionary of fools. In Orléans, it's on all pages. Size 82. 82.
Dolphin overlords, dolphin overlords.
Fuck.
Dolphin overlords,
Who
dolphin
won?
overlords.
Who's next?
Dolphin overlords,
You just
dolphin
throw away.
overlords.
Who the hell is that? Is it illegal to kill dolphins? Are they on the endangered species list? Oh, whatever, we're doing it.
Dolphin overlords.
So, hopefully that refreshed your memory. Let's check in with the people of Orléans recently saved by a certain muck-mouthed maiden.
Jean prophesied that she would be wounded at Orléans. At the height of the battle, an arbalest bolt knocked her from her horse. We could not be...
What? Bullshit, I wasn't hit by no random-ass arbalest round. And if I was, why am I the last to hear about it? This image you see here is fabricated, I tell you. Literally, since we're copying all this onto the Tapestry now. And even if I did get fucking pwned front and centre, why do these guys around me barely care? Guy on the left's fucking whistling like he doesn't see anything. Guy in the back's shouting to his mate to get the camera, but he's right fucking there casting a shady look back, all like, bitch, I'm already going, keep up, love. And the one guy who's actually paying any attention to me dying on the ground right next to them is all, ew, that's disgusting. Could you, like, go die somewhere else? I'm trying to drink my milkshake here. Kids these days are so disrespectful. In fact, I'm pretty sure this scene here is just all of us Frenchy band boys having a bit of a sing-song. Fucking hell, there's one right through my chest, you fucks, pull it out! Now, back to the people of Orléans.
They fired artillery into the night sky and shouted aloud their nickname for Jean, La Pucelle, the Maid of Orléans.
Alright, 2 major problems here, guys. 1, the people of Orléans had fucking artillery. Oh, right, yeah, you were saving that for the post-siege celebration. I get it. No need to let me know about that fucking super weapon you had stashed under your berets, or, you know, use it to break that barely existent siege yourselves. Unbelievable. And problem 2, I might not be a foreign languages expert, but there is no way in sweet shittery that La Pucelle translates to the Maid of Orléans, mister. Let me see what it means. Oh, I guess it's close at least. Oh wait, what the fuck? So that's how it is, huh? I come along and save you shitbags out of the goodness of my Aussie heart, and all you do for me is mock me with the fact you had fucking tactical nukes stashed away for a rainy day all along, and then you stage a massive parade where everyone calls me a whore. Great, just great. Where do I sign up to join the British again? I mean, I actually speak fucking English, so that'll probably make me their god if I manage to become General of all France, knowing only how to say, "Où mon baguette?" Oi! Oui, my baguette. So anyway, a few weeks later we were still sitting around waiting for the dolphin overlords to make a decision about which pointless rescue mission we should mount next. As you can see here, or can't as it were, who the fuck made the text white? Well, basically, I sent a cheeky snap over to the top dolphin being all like, "Alright you chirpy goons, here's how this is gonna go. I'll bulldoze the top half of France into the sea to remove the infestation of grit lice, then you go for a swim and take them out with your magic dolphin attacks like in Echo the Dolphin for the Sega Mega Drive. You have played it right? This has all taken place after 1992, right? Fucked if I know. Alright, see ya!" Yeah, snaps were much longer back in those days.
Sir John's will is titanic. She has gathered to her banner swearing brigands and knaves and turns them into...
What the fuck? Apparently, I was so good at recruiting I'd hauled in the scum of the earth. Great, standard fare for me, I guess. The plan was to go crash a British party, break necks, steal castles, and defeat some guy named Sir John Falstoff. More of him later, he's a right piece of work, I tell you. Before that, I had my hands full with another piece of work. Shitty work, of course. Shitty voice acting work, specifically.
Here wishes to kill something.
This guy with a fuck you broadsword was following me around now, talking like a French kid who transferred to Transylvania at a young age and has returned with the local accent and need to kill every night to survive. So I seduced a couple of ships to get us across the river we'd appeared in front of. Two of them went and suicide bombed a British patrol within about 2 seconds of agreeing to help. I'm no admiral, but I'd say losing 50% of your ships in the first 5 seconds of a battle is probably a bad sign. Other side of the river had nothing for us to work with, so I basically had to stop and build an entire city with all the farming infrastructure and shit to support my army, while I had scouts looking for Brits to beat up. One scout turned out to be an absolute sheep whisperer, sweet talking a whole flock into joining my side. But not only that, but into being able to comprehend it when I sent a runner with orders for them to walk over to the shitty place I'd chosen for my base. I just prayed that eating smart sheep would make my men smarter. Spoiler alert, fuck you, what were you thinking? I had guys on horses running around the beaches, brandishing swords, shouting at passing ships demanding a duel, and occasionally wading in deep enough to slash a splinter or two off the things. I'm still not an admiral, but horses can swim, can't they? Oh, that reminds me, wouldn't it be weird if seahorses were discovered before regular horses, and so seahorses were just called horses, and then horses were called land horses? Think about that. Yeah, put it in the Tapestry. Yeah, make a diorama. A little food for thought before we get back to the images of guys throwing javelins at a castle in the hope of knocking it down. So let's talk strategy for a moment. I didn't know what the fuck I was going to do to win this, but I did know that I had no gold, and my people refused to remember how to make ships, weapons, arrows, pretty much everything without getting that fucking paper up front. Yeah, you know you're already in the army, right? If you just fucking refuse to wear armour because you don't get paid enough for that shit, then you will just die. It's as simple as that. No? You're still gonna hold out? Fucking trade unions. Now the only gold I'd found was by the camp of the local Burgundian garrison. I'd have to somehow steal it all from right under their noses. So I got all the troops I had and staged an attack to keep them busy, while my work hard, play hard topless miners got to breaking bank. Our raid hit an unguarded lumberjackery, giving us a great chance to stop the jacking so that their wood would diminish. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Is it because I said wood? Yeah, I hate homophones as much as the next postmodern linguistics graduate, but... Oh wait, hang on. During the raid, the British Navy started taking out my beautiful base, and we couldn't make ships without that gold, so we were basically fucked there. And then, when I thought maybe we'd secured the cash and were ready to dash, the Burgundy boys brought up a buttload of catapults, suddenly crushing my army under a rain of rock-solid balls. What? Get back to sewing and get that smoke off your face, you needle nonce. Most of my army was slowly wiped out by the endless stream of enemy troops and catapult cack, and I eventually thought maybe it was better to just fly under the radar, still taking that gold, but not making a fuss about it in the hopes they just wouldn't even notice. And it actually went alright for a while. Eventually, a woman working for the mysterious Falstoff showed up and fucking stabbed up one of my pikemen. Despite being equipped with only a dress and a sharp bit of rock, versus my guy's 2-meter war pike and full chainmail. What do you expect? Competence? If these guys were competent, they wouldn't have hired fucking Jenny from the block to be their supreme commander. Meanwhile, my attempts to stop the Royal Navy from going all Britannia rules the waves on my arse had degraded down to just throwing sticks onto the deck of the enemy vessels and hoping that if we piled them up enough, they'd get heavy enough to sink. If only I knew someone who had some spare artillery lying about. At least we finally stole enough gold to get things going properly. We invented arrows, castles, and put up a guard tower to shoot the enemy ships. In theory, it would shoot the enemy swordsman sneaking into my base too, but it managed to fail at that. Luckily, this guy had no hostile intent. He just wanted to have a quick word with my fishing ship about the inclement weather they've been having recently, and he was off on his way, with bloodthirsty Lahir power walking after him. Then a voice from the heavens suddenly said,
"Methinks this peasant girl should go back to her sheep."
Falstoff, a man as mysterious and powerful as the suited suck lord that had transported me into this timeline in the first place. Sure, what he said was completely devoid of context, made no sense, should not have in any way been audible by me, and went absolutely nowhere, but hey, I could listen to that voice all the livelong day. Sounds like he's talking through his nose. Unfortunately, the joy of hearing that godly performance was ruined by the Brits rustling my gold grabbers and murdering half of them while they're at it. Shit, still didn't have enough to put an army together. Hell, I didn't even know where the Brits were. We really had some work to do if we were going to get this Battle of Part A started. So next time, cast your eyes over the next few hundred metres of the Tapestry, where we'll meet the inventor of chewing the scenery with a fistful of ham, the legend John Falstoff, and give him a taste of Jones' custom pate punch.